What is your stand regarding the current situation of the Chief Justice of Nigeria?
On that, I'm not a lawyer, but for the common man on the streets and for the layman's understanding of the arraignment of the CJN, Justice Walter Onogen, for me, I think the timing is wrong. Being that we're just having some few weeks to the elections and issues surrounding his confirmation as the CJN was on the front burner because it took a lot of time before he was eventually confirmed by the then acting president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo. And when the presidency was questioned that time, why didn't they confirm him? They said they took out time to scrutinize to see whether he has some skeletons in his wardrobe. But coming here after some years to say that he has all of this, for me, what were they actually scrutinizing? What were they actually looking for? And from my understanding, it seems the presidency is not comfortable with Justice Walter Onogen sitting as the CJN to even preside on electoral issues after the 2019 elections. That's the way I see it.
Well, the current minimum wage has proven to be problematic in Nigeria. Do you think the proposed 30,000 minimum wage is visible in
Yes,
Nigeria?
sure. 30,000 minimum wage for Nigerian workers is very visible by me because it will help our leaders, especially the governors, to sit up. Most of them don't have ideas. They don't even have the 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 thoughts of how to work things within their own state to generate revenue. Most of them don't depend on their IGR. They run to Abuja every month end to get money from the center. If the civil servants are to be paid 30,000 minimum wage, believe you me, the governors will sit up. They will begin to have ideas and work on ways to see how they are going to generate funds because this country is blessed with a lot of resources that, if properly harnessed, 30,000 minimum wage will not just be visible, even 50,000, because the Nigerian workers are suffering. We are overtaxed. We don't have electricity, we don't have good healthcare services, our transport systems are not working. So all of this, the pressure comes down on the common man. Whatever he earns, he spends it on issues that probably if he was in a different country he wouldn't be spending for. So I think 30,000 is very visible, and I hope that the federal government will be able to accept that. Thank you.
Talking about violence against women and girls, how do you hope to address such an issue in Nigeria?
First, on issue of violence, I think we need to get a new strategy in addressing the issue because for decades, long before our grandmothers were born, issues of violence against women has been on the table, and to date, nothing seems to have worked so perfectly to address the issue. One of the things I think we need to do is we should now start talking more to the women. They should understand the signs because before violence breaks out, you get to see the signs. You know that somebody is most likely to be violent on you. So, this idea of always complaining, all the protests, all the noise, it has not resulted into any meaningful result. Now I think we need to concentrate on the women. Let's start talking to the women. They should understand their values. When somebody hits you once, believe you me, he will hit you again. And to be alive is more important than to run away from the stories and the lies and the way people we here believe that will laugh at you, because for some of the violence that women encounter in marital homes is because they don't want to leave their homes and they want to stay back because of their children so that people will not laugh at them. And in all of this, some of them didn't come out alive. So to me, let's talk to the women. And then on the laws we have, all our laws are great, but the implementations of the laws, we need to find ways to ensure that we have stiffer measures of dealing and ways of dealing with people who perpetrate such on women and girls, whether it's physical battering or it's rape or any form of violence, they should be punished. People should not commit crimes and escape with it. This should not be a lawless country. When you commit an offense, you should face the law.
The very last but not the least, what's your opinion as regard the presidential debate?
Oh, the presidential debate. For me, I think for the two major parties not appearing on the stage to debate with other candidates, first, I think it's disrespectful to the Nigerian citizen that a debate is called and a platform provided that you come up to tell Nigerians your policies, your ideas, and your vision for the country. Then people don't show up. It doesn't speak well of the two parties. And I feel they should have this not just the respect for the people. It's a sign of arrogance again to me, feeling that because they are the big parties, they have their followers, so they don't need any form of intellectual engagement. Because if you look closely, for those that showed up for the debate, they have what to say. But for those that didn't show up, to me, probably they don't have what to tell Nigerians, and it's not right. If we are voting for you, we should be able to know what we are voting for, and we should be able to understand what you stand and what you represent. So them not showing up for the debate is not a good example. We need a leadership in this country that is responsible, a leadership that is accountable, and a leadership that respects her citizens. Thank you.